any who were his mentors and then their mentors, and it all goes back to Hasidism and Kabbalism. Um, so Trump has been all along uh, into Kabbalism, and he's wanting to promote their dream of the end of time. And so you see Elon Musk, and Elon Musk is not a good person. I mean, this is a person that he's the type of person I expose in my books. And so what I've seen happen is it was Hegelian dialectics in very good form. The Biden administration, and which are a bunch of sick communists, um, leftists, sick people. Um, they had everybody so disgusted that it's kind of a no-brainer. Trump, he's so much better, and you listen to what he wants to do for America, and he just doesn't want this country being flooded by illegals that are going to come in and bring drugs and rape people and crime and steal and all of this. But he wants to bring people in that are professionals legally. You hear these kind of things, you hear him talk, and I know some of the things that he says um, alarm people, but in general, people hear what Trump says and they feel a sense of relief compared to the kind of craziness that the left has, the ultra left has been uh, proposing these last few years. So when Trump got elected, at least in this area, everybody sighed a big sigh of relief. Okay, the country's safe, everybody's happy. Trump's, and then the Christians, it's just pure idolatry the way they and there's no longer any truth movement. Will understands this. There's no longer any truth movement. It's been totally hijacked by by the right, and it's
Yep.
now a half truth movement. I'm sorry. What were you going to say, Will?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I just totally agree. And I have to give credit to you, and also I'll give credit to David Icke too, and people like myself. There's very few others that actually realize what happened. People started waking up because of your information and others' information that has been out there for a long time. Then your information started hitting the internet. People started looking into it during George H.W. Bush's term. People started waking up. Then they said, "Hey, guess what? Don't worry, we'll cover you. We got this guy Barack Obama. He'll shut them up." Didn't work. He nearly lost re-election to Mitt Romney. So they gave us Donald Trump. He said he was going to drain the swamp, although he added more swamp members than any other presidency. He said he was going to lock up Hillary. He said he was going to build a wall. All these things that he didn't do. And they also had the movement, which I'm not going to say the movement, but got a whole bunch of old people thinking that Donald Trump was going to kill the deep state or do bad or destroy the swamp, whatever. That was all based on lies. They took that. They banned they banned my accounts, my social media accounts. They banned Mello's accounts. They shut up Fritz Springmeier. They cut all the real people off, and the only people that they left were, now you can be a truther. Guess what? You can be a Joe Rogan truther who still censors. He's the most censored, but he censors people like Fritz Springmeier, like Adam Kokesh. Alex Jones does the same thing. He's a total sellout bare minimum. You can have Jordan Peterson, you can have all these people, you can have Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens. Bro, these people are Republicans. They're like, oh, we'll say a couple truther talking points, destroy all the truthers off the internet, and then we'll give you like a half little crumb of truth, but as long as you worship these people. It's been incredible, and that's why I'm glad you're here today. And guys, we need more eyeballs on this video. We're going right back to Fritz Springmeier. Share the video, smack the like. His pinned comment is the GoFundMe. It's in the description. Give $5, give $10, $20. Yeah, guys, share this video, man. We need more eyeballs on this video. Sorry to interrupt, but you're absolutely right, Fritz. You're one of the. It's crazy. You're one of the few people in the world that understand what happened, and they totally destroyed the truth moon. Guess what? We're not going anywhere, you babies. Keep going, Fritz. Sorry. Share the video, guys. Share the video.
So it's problem, reaction, solution. I mean, it's this whole Hegelian dialectics that all these people, in reaction to the crazy ultra left, have now, just like I say, they're relaxed. They think Trump's got our back covered. And so what is he doing? He wants to build these AI data centers. There's 8 states that I saw that they were going to put them in, and they're in the Midwest, and they like they've already started an AI data center in Houston. Texas is one of the states that they're going to put these data centers in, and they have their own power source because they take enormous amount of power to run these things, and they may be specialized. This AI data center may specialize in one particular type of AI, but they're building the infrastructure to control us, and underneath the disguise of this is going to help the economy, you know. Um, so I don't know if people realize how how controlling this AI, which is so powerful, is going to be. And it's just an extension of the beast computers that are already running things. Um, things things are so controlled, and if you talk around your cell phone, it's interesting. Try it sometime. You say, "Oh man, I got hemorrhoids," and the next thing you know, a couple minutes later, here comes an ad for hemorrhoids. Everything you're doing is being recorded and manipulated by uh, their AI system out there, their beast system. And this all goes back to Kabbalism. So we had what they did is they gave us on the one choice communism in an extreme. You want to be socialist, you want to be ultra left, where where there's 80 different genders, or do you want to be conservative with this Kabbalistic program? So now we're on this Kabbalistic program. Um, that's what we're seeing right now, and they have there's no opposition to it because, as Will was saying, they've totally hijacked the truth movement. Everybody's so behind Trump that we're safe. Whatever he does is good, and so under this disguise of trust, they're going to bring in these AI data centers. Now, one lady that's working with at a data center already, somebody was asking her, "Why are you using AI to get your work done?" And she said, "If I don't, I can't compete with the others in my field because the AI is quicker than if I did it myself." You know, so yeah, there's definitely some benefit to this soulless AI, but you know, stop and look at who Elon Musk is, and ask yourself what is this guy all about, and you don't have to do a whole lot of research to realize Elon Musk is a really nasty person, and yet he is is so um, he's like the right hand man um, of Trump. You know, Trump's mentioned other people that influenced him. He had a spiritual advisor, Paula White, and she's an occultist with a veneer of Christianity. So, you know, there's a lot out there about Trump and and how he connects to the world system. Um, but that's all being ignored because basically what you have going on within the Christianity or Christendom is idolatry. They have just idolized him, and he's the man of peace. In speaking about war and peace, I might shift over a little bit to speaking some about drones. Um, and the listeners out there may already know the kind of things I'm going to say, but uh, warfare has been totally changed. The Russia Ukrainian war has developed a new some new methods of warfare that outdate everything in the past. So if you look in at World War II, you would have strong tank units. Like one of the things that helped the Germans were panzers. Um, but their panzer divisions weren't just tanks, but they had many different um, types of vehicles uh, structured together. So they had mobile uh, artillery, they had panzer grenadiers in half tracks, and it was a combined arms thing, and that was very powerful. And they would use those panzer divisions to break through and encircle. Well, now with the drones,
Hmm.
and if I say this, it's going to sound to people that aren't paying attention to what's happening, it's going to sound like an exaggeration. But the Ukrainians have over 1 million drones on the front line, and they have developed quite a drone industry to produce drones. And one of the ways that they've been able to take drone technology to a higher level is our intelligence agencies have helped them with engineering, with engineers. And so over there in Ukraine, they have factories that are putting out some pretty technical, improved drones. And there's a lot of technology that goes with the drones because you can detect the drones, you can jam the drones. Uh, it's a whole new level of warfare that's being developed. Now, as an aside, let me interrupt my train of thought here to say, imagine the future here in the United States where you have thousands of drones flying around doing surveillance, mobile police, so to speak. They're watching everything and they're controlling everything. What a nightmare. Um, and you might say, well, drone technology, can be used by the common person. We can get drones. Yes, we can, but the level of sophistication that's being developed over there in the war is the drones that we as normal people would put together are going. They're already figuring out ways um, to counter those. So, like, let's say you're into drones as a hobby, and you send your drone up on, and it takes pictures of your farm. That's fine, that gives us a lot of leverage. You can go to the Grand Canyon, you can get some great pictures, but those drones can be jammed, and not only can they be jammed, but what the Ukrainians are doing is they're sending up signals that hijack those drones. So recently, the Russians sent over drones to attack Ukraine, and the Ukrainians took them over with their own signals and flew them to Romania. So it looked like the Russian drones were attacking Romania. So there's this whole level of sophistication out there of what's happening with the drones, and that will come back on us. We're seeing the future, of how there could be this drone police force, so to speak, just watching everything, taking care of everything. And then if you match that to AI, oh my goodness, you've got predictive um, policing where they're reading your mind, and as you start thinking about doing a crime, they they arrest you. That's what's planned. Is you're not even going to be able to get further than the thinking stage because they're going to be reading your mind, and then, oh, okay, we're watching that person, he's got bad thoughts, arrest him. And so the level of control that they're wanting to bring in is pretty remarkable. uh, it's already remarkable. It's so far beyond what people can comprehend anyway, and then to think that they're going to take it to higher levels. um, we have no privacy anymore. uh, that's just the way it is, people. And so yeah, I'm sorry to be the bearer of negativity. I'm just trying to call a spade a
Well,
spade.
the truth can never be negative. It's just the truth. So you can never be the bearer of negativity if you're giving us the truth. And yeah, guys, share the video, share this video, get it out to everybody, man. All three of us on this panel have been censored in many ways, but the difference between me and these two other guys is these guys are living legends. Fritz Springmeier it literally helped, or arguably completely built, the movement that we are using right now. So guys, check out his GoFundMe. It's the pinned comment. It's in the description. Check out his website. It's in both. Share this video with everybody. And yeah, I mean, they've already unalived an American citizen who was a minor with the drone. They've already did that. They've killed, they've unalived about 5 different people already with drones. And then it was either last Labor Day or Memorial Day, and folks can look it up. Maybe we can even put it on screen. New York Police Department, they were flying drones over people's barbecues, and not people that had warrants or suspected criminals. No, they're just flying drones over people's barbecues. So yeah, Fritz is absolutely right what he's talking about. But yeah, we're Fritz, when I was growing up, I was like, okay, cool, man. When 2015 happens, we'll have flying cars and stuff like that. Well, we don't have flying cars, but we do have an NSA that listens to everything. All these corporations, as you mentioned, in their phone know everything about you. They bring up ads all the time. And what you're saying about the drones, it's really weird too. And one of the things that is always runs in my head is like, for 100 years they were saying there's no UFOs, there's no UAPs, there's no drones, and now they're saying the Vatican's like, oh, there's other alien life forms, and Tucker Maddow and Fox News and Rachel and the government saying, oh yeah, we got these tapes, and it's John Podesta that's showing us these tapes, and it's like, I know there's things up in the sky. That's I've seen them myself. I've got video of myself. But why the sudden turn? And it's super weird. Guys, share the video. We're returning to Fritz Springmeier. Mels, put Fritz Springmeier put that beard on the full screen. Now take my mug out of here.
So one of the things that the insiders are talking about is they keep saying that we're going to have this alien disclosure soon, and they've been, leaking here, leaking there. You know, they've been they've been trying to lay the groundwork, uh, and I don't understand why they're they're slow playing the whole thing. Um, Maybe they know more about the public's perception than I do. Maybe they realize that if they come out with alien presence full blown, that people will be skeptical. I don't know, but they have been wanting to disclose the aliens, which, from my understanding, which is pretty complex, we're not looking at aliens. We're looking at uh, fallen angels. We're looking at some really nasty entities, and their goal is to turn this planet over to them too. So we've got AI along with these fallen angels that are all. This is what they want to be running this planet. So these are some sick, nasty people, and uh, it's why some really strange, bizarre stuff happens, and then you wonder, well, why? Well, it's because uh, a bad set of people are able to run things, and now, by the way that they constructed this whole dialectic, there's no resistance to it. Um, and they have people worried about a world war. I don't think that that's what people should be worried about. People the last few years have, oh, we're going to get into a world war with Russia, and I've told them, no, that's not what's going to happen. And what I've said proved true. There hasn't been this nuclear war with Russia. Um, at best, or worst, whichever perspective you want to say, um, there might be a limited nuclear exchange at some point, but we're not going to see an all-out, the entire world just destroyed by nuclear war. That this is not something that's in the cards. Um, well, Will, that pretty much um, covers what I had to share. Um, I can't think of anything else major to bring out. Um,
Let me ask you this real quick if you got time. If not, uh, we'll save it for in a little while, a few weeks, a couple days, whenever, 2 weeks, a month, whenever you're feeling better and you get things. And guys, I gotta say this before we wrap things up here. Maybe Mellows and I will keep going a little bit here. Maybe we'll start our own live. Actually, me and Mellows will keep going a little bit, just for a little bit afterwards. And if you guys got some comments or questions for Fritz Springmeier, get them in the comments now. And what I'll do is, for the next time you join us, we'll ask them. Just a quick question for you. But before I let you go, Fritz, I want to say thank you immensely for literally dedicating your life to this, being a political prisoner, dealing with all the crap that they've thrown at you over the years. I mean, it's just incredible. I admire you so much. I feel so cool to know you as a person, man. I really love Fritz Springmeier. He's not even a national treasure. He's an international treasure. He has changed the course of humanity. If you want to help him out here, his website, his GoFundMe is in the description. We'll also update it with that link I told you about from his earlier stuff. But Fritz, any final thoughts? And then if you want to answer, if not, we'll tease it for next time. Um, as you wrote years ago, you wrote about the 13 bloodlines. Have there been any changes or any updates to that?
Well, yeah, some of some of the bloodlines have kind of fallen by the wayside, and you have competition between them. Uh, the thing is I don't want to overemphasize that too much because it's so much like, let's say you have a family and the brothers in the family tussle and fight with each other, compete with each other. But when they are threatened by the outside world, they're going to
Mm,
come together. And so the tendency is the elite, these elite families, even though they they don't always agree on everything, and they may compete with each other or stab each other in the back. But when it comes to coming together to face the common person, us useless uh, breathers, or those of us who are consumers, eating their food and breathing their air. When it comes to the rest of us, we're outsiders. We're people to be manipulated, um, and you look at what they're doing. They've been destroying the food supply. It's just like over there in Europe what they have done, and how they've destroyed agriculture in the Netherlands, for instance. It just you know, and
yeah.
they're doing it here in the United States too, although more subtly in some ways. But uh, you look at how they have propagandized people. The farmers produce the food that we eat. That's how we. That's how you live, people. Is you eat food that the farmers produce, and yet they have convinced people, and they're doing this right in the colleges and universities. They because I saw it when I went back to college in 2015. They were telling the students, that someone who doesn't do something organic and sustainable and green, that they're destroying the planet. So they have people convinced that the farmers are destroying the planet. These are the people that are raising the food that we live on, and yet the common person's been turned against them. It's just nuts. Um, so anyway, that's just an
So
example of
Fritz,
how
yeah,
they turned
we're gonna let
against them.
we're gonna let Fritz go, and I'll tell you what, Rogue Spirit, Fritz. I want to give a proper thank you to Fritz Springmeier. Um, he's a very busy person. He's a one man show when it comes to truthing, being a newspaper writer, editor, broadcaster, everything on the spot, Johnny on the spot, and he's also got a beautiful family at home. Rogue Spirit says, "Hey, Will, one question." Does Fritz know Jordan Maxwell? Guess what? We're gonna tease that one because me and Fritz got some works we're working on. We're cooking some stuff up, and so yeah, he's aware of him. I don't know if he's ever met him, but we're gonna tease that because we're gonna do something that's going to kind of bridge both of their work soon. Me and Fritz Springmeier. So stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you follow FritzSpringmeierPentracks.com. And also the GoFundMe and Mama Bear, I guess celebrity. She's got a celebrity quick question here. So, okay, last one. Sorry, Fritz. Quick question from Mama Bear, and then we're gonna let the legend go. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Mama Bear.
Hey, Fritz, thank you for shouting out the farmers. I'm a farmer's daughter.
Oh,
Thank
fantastic.
you. Thank you for shouting out the farmers. I've been in the back chat, dropping your links and dropping your GoFundMe and everybody's channel. Uh, my prayers to you and your family, and I hope you feel better. And no, I did not have a question. Faked you
No,
out, fake Mike.
yeah, guys. That's Mama Bear. She's the one that's in the chat. I pinned her comment, which is the GoFundMe link, and you can also find in the description. She's in there. Get his website out. Get this video out right now. Get his website, his GoFundMe out. And Mama Bear, thank you for everything you do behind the scenes. Fritz Springmeier, thank you so much. Go enjoy your family. Try to get better. And we'll talk to you guys soon. And you know what? Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, Mellows. I'll see you guys in Jitsi. I don't want us to destroy an awesome Fritz Springmeier video. So we're gonna end this here. God bless you guys. And Mellows, I'll see you in Jitsi.
Okay, thank you again, Fritz.
I'll see you there.
You got it.
Anything you need, just give me a call, and
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Mama Bear, for the tireless work that you do. Thank you, Will, for an excellent presentation.
Great.
Yeah.
I just sat here and shut up for the first time ever. So yes, I guess that you can't thank me for that one, right? And yeah,
honestly, I just want to say one thing about Fritz Springmeier. His work is legendary, guys. If you don't know who this man is, it's well worth a Google search, and pay attention to the guy's work.
Let's put it this way. You guys would not probably know who me or Mellows or any of the people that are out there that you like if it wasn't for this guy. Literally, he is like the first day that I got a chance to interview him back, I don't know, maybe nearly 10 years ago now, maybe a little bit less than that. I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh my God, Fritz Springmeier is going to be on my radio show tomorrow. This is too cool. I thought Santa Claus was coming. He's literally a living legend. Like I said at the beginning of this, he's been a political prisoner. He's been out there from before Alex Jones, before David Icke. And guess what? He never sold out like Alex Jones did. He never sold out. He kept it real. And that's why
these people literally built their careers, right, on the back of this guy's research, right?
And
research that this guy put in.
And also shout out to Rogue Spears, Jordan Maxwell. Now one's a Christian, one's not, but they're both the two legends. And guess what? Guess who's bringing in you the two legends? Guess what? I still got a Jordan Maxwell. Project me and Mellows are going to release on you guys sooner or later too. So guess what? No matter what, me and Mellows are going to be there in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. And guess what? The works of Fritz Springmeier will never die. Thanks to you guys sharing this video. Put this on your Facebook timeline. Share it on your Facebook Messenger. Put it up, post on X. Send a text message.
Will only be available on his new website. So the website link is in the chat. I'll put it up on the screen again. So if you want to get a hold of his books, that's where you'll be able to get them.
Yep.
Let me bring it up on the... it's too far up.
It's in all the chats. I posted it on all the chats. The link is there. It'll take you right to his website.
Yeah.
His website designed by Mellows, which looks awesome, completely revamped. So check it out. That's where he talks. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you. And again, I'm going to e-beg right now that you guys share this video. Give it a like, give us a comment. The more comments, the more likes, the more people that watch. But the best thing you can do is go on Facebook, make a post right now, copy this link, put it there. Throw some comments on it. Send it in Facebook Messenger. Send it in X. Send it in Instagram. Send a text message. Get it up there. And Rogue Spear is exactly right. He's up there with Bill Cooper and Jordan Maxwell, the true legends that brought us thing. It's been an honor to work with him. Honor to work with Mellows and Mama Bear. And thank you for Daddy Scambait for joining. Thanks to Mama Bear. So guys, you guys have a great night. Get this video out here. That's an order.
Everybody jump over to my channel. Jump over to my channel. I'm trying to get 500 subs.
Yes, please subscribe to Mama Bear's channel. We need to get her subscriber count up.
Mama, put your link in the chat. Everyone go. Oh, actually, you don't have to. Her user's already in the chat. So just click on Mama Bear right now. We're gonna go live for 60 more seconds, and everyone go right now. End this video. Stop watching. Click on Mama Bear's thing. Go over there and give her a subscription. Right now. Go give Mama Bear a subscription. Do it now. All right, guys. Love you guys, and we'll see you very soon. Me and Mellows are going to cook up a new video, but we want this video to get out here. So, guys, spread this video. Please, please, please. Guys, have a good night. Mellows. Ooh.